The way to remember how to add positive and negative integers is I consider them like rival like teams, or they're just like mortal enemies. Positives and negatives just hate each other, and whenever they see each other, they murder each other. Okay, just follow me on this one, okay? So I don't know, it'd be like the Giants and the Dodgers. For the record, I'm a Giants fan. All right, so here's the deal. Positives and negatives hate each other, and whenever they see each other, they murder each other, right? But if they're on the same team and they see each other, they party. They don't fight, they party, right? But if they're on the opposite teams, they fight. So here's an example. Obviously, I'll give you like 20. And this is seriously the only way to actually visualize how to add positive and negative integers. So let's say like you had a bunch of scenarios. 5 minus 7. Negative 3 plus 2. Negative 3 minus 6. And 7 plus 5. Right? Before you even consider adding or subtracting or doing any math, you have to ask yourself, are they friends or are they enemies? In this case, the 5, this guy is positive. He doesn't have a negative in front of him. And this 7 is absolutely negative. Some people say, wait a minute, it's not negative. That's 5 minus a 7. The 7's not negative. It's a minus. It's the same thing. Okay? In fact, some teachers, they make you do this. They make you, anytime there's 5 minus 7, they make you do this every time, plus a negative. I don't think that's important, but you do have to know that they are the opposite signs, and therefore they absolutely will not party. These guys are going to fight. And then the question is, which team's going to win that fight? If you have 5 positives and 7 negatives, who's going to win that fight? The negatives are going to win. So before I even do any math, I decide which team is going to win. Then, how much do they win by? There's 7 negatives and only 5 positives. The answer is 2. In this case, do these guys fight or party? Right? You have a negative 3 and you have a positive 2. They hate each. They're totally going to fight. Which team is bigger, the negatives or the positives? In this case, you have negative 3. Looks to me like the negatives are going to win. Not to root for them every time, but negative 3 and a positive 2. Negatives win by how many? By 1. But look down here. You have negative 3 minus 6. These guys are not going to fight. These guys are totally going to party it up, man. Look, negative 3, and they like cruising downtown. They see a bunch of other negative guys. Their best friend, they're going to high five and do like maybe like a secret handshake. So this, they won't fight. In fact, how many will be there altogether? This is going to be a negative party. And how many at the party? Negative 9, right? They combine. You know, okay, I get it. I don't know if it's the best metaphor, but it's pretty clear, don't lie. So same thing, positive 7 and positive 5. They're not going to fight. They're going to party. It's going to be a positive party, and there's going to be 12 of them there. I think it's the best way to look at it. You know, the whole number line thing is too confusing. This is definitely the way to do it. And this is how you add positive and negative integers. And remember, if you're struggling in Algebra 1 at your local high school, you can take this online at Silicon Valley High School, and the credits will be transferred back to your high school.